reacting to Higurashi When They Cry New episode 18. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I will be starting my reaction from the 10-second mark in 1, 0, go. Darn, I was kind of hoping they were going to show what. Oh! Okay, never mind. I guess they are going to show the aftermath. Wait. I thought it ended off with Satako looking like she was about to Shurika. Unless this is what happened in like one of the previous loops. That's going to be my guess. Unless I somehow missed an episode or something. Wait, Rika's friend's right there. The other one. No, this has to be one of the previous loops. I don't think she'd be there unless it was something. Oh, sup, extra dick. And thank you. Damn. Although I'm gonna assume at this point though it was too late for her to get helped out though. Oh. Ah, that's actually a shame right there. Hmm. Alright, I mean, shit. We never saw this side of him in the previous episodes. I actually dig it. I don't know, that actually increased my opinion on a significant amount. Although I wonder if she's gonna do something crazy though. Because New Higurashi, it does a great job of making you drop your guard, and then afterwards, when you're at absolute comfort, it does something to like pull the rug under you figuratively. I mean, the thing is though, depending on what she did, under the influence of the syndrome, she may not necessarily need to fully blame herself. At least not completely. Okay, that's some like showed up at like the exact specific time at the right moment. Oh wait, what's the miracle talk though? Did I just miss like an episode 7.5? And as for Hanyu, I thought she disappeared. Unless again this is like in one of the previous loops. Or it could just be some kind of dream too. Oh boy, got a bad feeling about that. Mm-hmm. Ah, there's our horror-filled opening. I was wondering when it was going to show up. It's further to remind us that this series, there can be no happiness allowed. And Higurashi, well, when it comes to happiness in this series, happiness goes to Higurashi to die, to completely decimate in a pool of blood. That's where happiness goes. And I mean that in a good way, because if this series did not have good characters, I would not care a single bit about what happened to the characters. Thankfully, though, the writing in this series is pretty darn good. To great, actually, in some bits. So on the plus side, I care about each and every one of them, actually. Although, when it comes to like the amount of material that the series is seemingly packing, though, it does feel like sometimes, at least for this series, there's probably gonna. I wonder if there's gonna be like a sequel to Higurashi. Because that would be pretty badass. Because they're introducing like all these outside elements, like these cure. Hanyu just shows up out of like nowhere. Or maybe they'll probably explain it. Okay. Here's what I think happened. Satako probably did shoot Rika, and this is a new loop. But then they're happily interacting right now. That's the unnerving thing. Because Hanyo sacrificed herself a few episodes ago just to make sure that every single time Rika moved into a new loop, she would be able to retain her memories of what happened in the previous loops. Wait, does she look older? What the? Or am I imagining shit? Okay, she looks like a normal age. No, literally for a second, Rika looked like she aged to like 3 or 4 years. I mean, like a single animated shot. I was kind of like taken aback. I was like, wait, what? That is actually a good point. You would think you'd learn. If I were him, I would have just put my foot to the other side while ranting too, just to play it safe. And she still just casually keeps on taking his food. But you know what? I love this. Well, as a class rep, I mean, Keiichi would need to be more known with his emotions. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. It's a huge responsibility, straight up. That's a good point. I think it's surprised they didn't show off Neon in that much in the previous arc too. Kind of feels a little bit off. Damn, that sounds pretty badass if you ask me. Hmm. That's actually, yeah. And it's relatable too. Always going into schools and things changing by new grades. It's really rare to have any bonds that stick past elementary, then middle school, then high school. Yes, he's keeping the tradition alive. I actually wouldn't mind if they make some of the background characters participate too. Because they always show off their character designs. Oh, it's actually nice to take on that responsibility, actually. Yeah, it's actually awfully considerate right there. Isn't that the point? To not cheat. Exactly! Because it does lose its purpose if there's an easy way of cheating. She's saying that we all know deep down Satoko doesn't mind being petted down like that. We'll see if that actually applies. Okay, so they have grown older. I mean, they confronted multiple times, but I wonder how many years though. I mean, ain't gonna win them all. Considering she's the one that makes the punishment, she definitely needs to take the losses better. Hey, who knows? Maybe Rika actually did retain her memories. Yo! Yeah, because you can definitely tell Sataka knows something's off. I mean, look at that face. Who knows? Maybe we'll have an honest conversation about Satako being a looper. Or maybe not. I hope that also doesn't mean that the personality of Rika hasn't been stained either. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. Keiichi and Rin are pretty cool. And they're pretty charismatic. Well, especially Keiichi, he's super charismatic. I mean, hey, that prevents potential safety hazards, though, and there not being any traps. All the traps are awful, and I ain't gonna lie. Ah, no, this is the type of stuff I love to see. I wonder what's going to be the peace breaker, though, because there's usually one in this series. It's just a matter of when is it going to happen. Oh. Normally I'd be like, this is adorable, but just feel a little uneasy, though, when it comes to Taco now. Oh, I thought for a second she had some kind of, like, health condition or something. This dude. Where hopefully it all ends up positive. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Alright, good. Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty dang sweet. Aw. Hopefully it goes to zero shot soon. Yes! Alright, goodness. Finally. Some ray of hope. I hope the series doesn't just take it away, though. Whew. I'm feeling a little nervous now. Aw. Although Rika does look, yeah, she does, yeah, she, with her face, she looks like she's in disbelief. You would think she'd look happier with the results. Oh, that's why. Okay, at least now we got the context. Good. She probably does. I mean, Rika, yeah, especially when she says Nippon. I mean, Rika's got one of the best poker faces in the series. Hmm. I wonder why, though, unless they were going to do something completely shifty and unethical. Oh boy. Damn, they opened it actually tell us what they were talking about. Hopefully, it's something of a positive variety, though. Hmm. The thing is, when it comes to Oroyo, though, it needs an emotional push in order for her to do something. Just going by how she was in one of the previous arcs. Although, I wonder what they're trying to pull off, though. Gotta admit, it's actually pretty dang well animated. Like every single time, she's got that outfit that. Oh, even the audience, most animes would just have a bunch of stills with the audience clapping. Here, they actually animated every single person. Holy shit, that's impressive. Oh, it's nice to actually see her come around finally. Okay. All right. So far so good. Doesn't sound too negative. If they're talking about the past, it'll probably help give him some good feel vibes. Hopefully. Hmm. Oh, okay. And finally, the village can actually move on too. Hell, well, that just means the Oyashiro curses can just bitch the fuck out now. Oh. Hmm. I actually love this. You see a lot of character in for Rika because she becomes a brave. She ain't gonna let herself be held back by fear anymore. I actually love this. Damn, that's a badass. Well, I'm assuming it's just with this. There's gonna be a lot of tears and blood that's gonna be shed though to change the status quo. Because they didn't show Satako's reaction to all this. That's the unnerving thing. Probably, I wonder if she's gonna try to bait her again. Hmm. Well, maybe she's trying to test out if Satoko's completely normal. That could be it. I don't know. That's my guess. I like that Godzilla reference right there. Oh man, I'm feeling nervous right now. Ooh, oh boy. I wonder if she's gonna. I wonder if Rika's gonna say that she's gonna want to move somewhere to like someplace outside the village, and she's trying to break it out of Satoko slowly just to see how she's gonna react. Okay, that's sweet. Yeah, I mean that way they'll be able to stay together too. No, show us more. Fuck. But damn. Now that's how you end off an episode right there. They slap us in the face, be like, oh yeah, you want to see more? Nope. That's how you do it. And I like this. So now Rika's trying to test out if she takes one of her friends with her, if everything's gonna be fine when it comes to like curses and all that. I actually do like this. We see Rika take a new approach. So aside from the character we got with Rika, with her becoming braver, with her straight up wanting to reject curses, I love how here it's showing you she's taking new creative approaches and wanting to take Satoko with her. So I love this. And aside from the character development for Rika, I love how this episode also had some mysteries too. When you see Hanyu there, it makes you wonder why did she show up there. So, is this like one of the previous loops? But overall, I dig it. I just hope they give us answers though regarding like what went down when Satoko was pointing the gun though in episode 17. That's the only thing I hope for. Village Destroying Chapter Part 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, even the title sounds pretty damn badass. So that's something else I dig. And then aside from that, I actually liked how Keiichi becoming a student council president, it's actually fits his personality pretty well, considering that we saw how charismatic he was in the Satako arc and how you got people to rally together for a cause. It fits him to the T, so I kind of like how this episode also builds off of some of the plot points introduced in some of the previous episodes. That's what I thought the writing quality in the episode was absolutely great from a character standpoint. Now, aside from that, I do like what it did from a story standpoint because it does a great job of easing you in. It gave me some laughs. It had some good comedy, but throughout the hub, I was always my brain was like, no, can't become too comfortable anime caveman because this series, it's a super pro status is breaking hearts. Now it's just the question is how is the series going to try to break my heart this time? Figuratively, of course. So I like that. How it just makes you feel comfortable with, oh yeah, the Satoko isn't diseased anymore. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds all good and dandy. But then, thing about that is though, At least from when we saw one of the previous episodes, shit started to get bad once Rico wanted to move. So who knows if shit's gonna get bad again with her wanting to go. I mean, yeah, she wants to take Satoko with her, but that could still be the trigger effect, though. So I can't wait to see where that leads. And that's why I thought I did pretty well for itself from a story standpoint. It was pretty dang engaging. And then another thing that I also liked too about this episode, aside from the script being pretty dang nice, because even though, yes, there were some things that threw me off, I'm assuming that's because their writers are holding their cards close to their chest and they probably want to save some stuff. Probably just the end of the season, I'm hoping. But aside from the script, something else I really loved was the animation quality. It was actually better than usual. I thought the character designs for Satoko and Rika when they were a year older looked actually good. I was like, okay, look pretty dang solid. And aside from that, something else that I also really enjoyed too from an animation standpoint, just the reaction from the audience, because in so many animes I've seen this season, sometimes involving idols, they sometimes don't have the audience move and it feels stiff. I like how this series doesn't do that. It prevents itself from feeling stiff by making the crowds dynamic. And then Rika's dance looked great visually. The first few sequences in the episode looked great visually. And even the scene with the cards looked pretty nice too. So from a visual standpoint, the episode was a really competently produced. And on top of that, I gotta say, the art style was pretty dang nice to look at. The local performances are great, and that's why if I had to rate this episode overall, I'm gonna rate it straight up an 8.25 out of 10. I really liked what I saw. But anyways, y'all, right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Extra Thick for commenting on the live chat. And for everyone else, thank y'all so much for watching my video. Hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day. And I'll see y'all later if you subscribe, because I recommend y'all subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 19. And for those of you wondering, the next anime episode I'll be reacting to is The Promised Neverland, episode number 5 for its second season. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you all have a fantastic, fun, and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.